you think of the TT course as a ring within the middle half of the island, then obviously you can be on the circuit, inside the circuit, or outside the circuit. This isn't really important on non-race days, but it's very important on race days because you cannot cross the track. We set off to scout the mountain for viewing spots for one of the race days, so that we would know where we were going, where we could park, and where would give us the best view of the circuit. Jamesy!
In the middle of nowhere!
Back Rob, watch your back Rob!
We found that there are lots of really nice roads to explore that cross the mountain within the circuit, as well as lots of off-road tracks that dirt bikes are allowed to use. So bungalow up there,
yeah.
Track down here. So how come it's closed now?
That's the electric.
I don't know, go find out.
That's the electric.
Oh, that's risking it.
Got it sorted. Got it sorted.
Man on crutches walks across cattle grid. You saw it here first. For those of you that might be wondering, we'll come back to James's crutches in the last episode.
So yeah, he's going to do the hour it was on it.
The mountain section can often be closed even on non-race days if there's an incident anyway. We found ourselves having to cut back and crisscross the mountain to get to where we wanted to go. Let's do that again. Where are we, Jamesy?
Top of the mountain and the
You did it better the first time. You can visit all your favourite spots on the course. Most of the popular spots were busy, but you could always get parked and get into places. As we are the Dragon Ravens, we had to stop off at the Raven pub at Ballock Bridge, which is one of the iconic spots on the course.
The Raven at Ballock Bridge.
Ravens at the Raven.
Ravens at the Raven indeed.
Where are we, Jamesy?
We are on the round road, right on the top of the common of TT.
The Victory Cafe at the bungalow on top of the mountain was a real find. As the name suggests, the place is all about racing, and the food and atmosphere were fantastic. And of course, it's a great place to watch the racing. Find yourself on and off the course all of the time. You'll be riding sections of the course to get to anywhere that you want to go, even if you're not lapping the circuit. So let's deal with getting around on race days. You can ride the roads that make up the course until 30 minutes before the racing starts. The cut-off is absolute. You will be diverted off the course wherever you are, so allow plenty of time to get to where you want to be. Obviously, you can get around to some extent, either inside or outside the circuit. For example, it's possible to get from one side of the course to the other during racing using the mountain roads, but it's pretty limited, so think carefully about where you want to watch the racing. The Isle of Man is a beautiful place and a tourist destination in its own right for the rest of the year, so there are lots of really nice places to explore beyond the TT itself. That said, during TT fortnight, wherever you go, there will be motorbikes and bikers everywhere, even away from the course. We headed over to Peel on the east side of the island, and then down to Port Erin in the south for a day trip on one of the non-race days.
Jamesy.
We're in a little town called Peel, fishing village on the Isle of Man.
And jolly nice it is too.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, lights, for God's sake. There we go.
There are also the main towns of Douglas and Ramsey to explore. Lots of TT visitors base themselves in the towns, and there are lots of TT events that take place around the seafront in Douglas, with plenty of bars and restaurants, so it's pretty lively. An essential stop for any TT visitor is Murray's Motorcycle Museum near Fairy Bridge on the A5, not far from Douglas. You'll need to allow lots of time for a visit. This is a vast and fascinating collection of bikes and all things motorbike related.